No, it doesn't do it.
It does not.
No, it doesn't.
There was a countdown, but I didn't put the countdown in.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm off up, but yeah,
It is what it is.
Let's get started.
Got it, Joe.
In here. Oh, we want to get started? Oh, okay. Welcome, everyone, to the House Divided Sports Podcast, man. Welcome. We back. We are missing Dwayne. He's out and he is probably getting drunk. Probably about to watch the Heat game in Miami. But you know, safe travels to him. Safe travels for him. But we back. We here. We here another day. How was you guys' weekends, man? How are you guys doing?
Oh, good. Had some 7-on-7 first week. Played some my 8th grade kids going into 8th grade, played some 9th grade boys. They did pretty well against some 9th grade boys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Bro, I'm after this pod, I'm gonna send y'all a photo.
Okay.
My boy went up the ladder.
He could dunk?
Bro, hold on.
An 8th grader dunking? What y'all feeding that boy?
He's 7th grade going into 8th. Might not be able to tell.
Nah, man. What y'all feeding these kids, man?
That boy,
he look like a grown man.
This is a 9th grader right here. This kid's in high school. This is a 7th grader going into 8th.
So for our listeners, Chubb just showed us a 7th grader going to the 8th grade, dunking on a 9th grader. And mind you, the 9th grader looks like he's in 8th grade, and the 7th grader looks like he's a grown man. So I don't know. You ever watched was that movie Benchwarmers when the guy had his thing?
Crazy.
He had the picture. He said, "I'm 12."
This boy had 2 receiving touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
That's crazy. That is crazy, man. How about you, DL? How's your?
Oh, it's too short, man.
Feel that.
That's every weekend, bro.
Feel that.
Short, but taking prayers for me. I got an interview tomorrow. You know, as you all know, y'all know I'm transitioning in my job.
Okay.
So I got an interview tomorrow to do something different. You know, less stressful. Still helpful.
Change your pace. For sure.
Like I'm gonna be looking tired, but that's why.
Hey, job.
It'd be like that, man. But a few things before we get started. Housekeeping things. Just follow us on Instagram. Is that what House Divided Sports or is it HG Sports? I think it's House Divided Sports on Instagram. And I want to thank everybody for listening in. Our subscribers. I don't know if you guys heard we hit 100 subscribers. Thank y'all again for that. And also follow us on YouTube, man. House Divided Sports on YouTube as well.
Podcast.
So House Divided Sports Podcast on YouTube. On YouTube as well. So yeah, so let's get started, man. We let's get started. I think wait, before we get started, did anybody have anything they want to say? No?
Hey, Lakers in 5.
Oh my God. We'll see tonight.
Lakers in 5.
We'll see tonight.
Hey, take it a dub. Zip them boys up and get them the fuck out of here.
It's a must-game win for Warriors. So we know we probably get 30 from Curry, 30 from Clay. Because Clay has been hot this series, though. It's just they've been limiting Curry with the double teams and all that stuff.
Hey, LeBron's been guarding him since he got out of bed.
You saw the
video.
Hilarious.
Lakers 5-0 at home, bro. I don't know.
They are, but you know, Warriors tend to break streaks, so we'll see, man. We'll see.
Lakers in 5.
But let's get into it, man. You know, it's a football pod today. Let's get into Bryce Young and what the owner or GM that said that?
I think it was a coach.
The coach?
I don't know. Maybe it was a GM, but it was somebody. It might have been a coach.
I'm gonna pull it up. But I mean, pretty much what was said. I mean, we all know they said Bryce Young is not gonna start right away. And we know we have Andy Dalton there at the moment.
He's a vet.
I'm cool with Andy Dalton, man. But he decided to bring up Matt Corrall.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I mean, I want to ask you guys too, like, how do you feel about, I mean, if you the number one draft pick in the NFL, and I understand you sitting behind a vet, Andy Dalton. He's played with, substantial amount of receivers. He kind of knows the game a bit. And you sit behind him for a couple games. So yeah, eventually you're gonna get there. But then he brings up Matt Corrall. Matt Corrall, which has had some starts before, played a couple games, did not look good at all. And he's mentioned in being a starter as well. And you guys are first round pick. I mean, so how you feel about it? I mean, do you feel, is there any respect there?
I'd be hot.
Would you take a dig at it? I mean, how you guys feel about it?
I'd be hot because I'm the number one overall pick, and you got me for a reason. And you drafted that guy last year. Now, I wouldn't be mad if you didn't get Andy Dalton, and you didn't have a vet, and maybe Matt was the guy that you was playing before I got in. You giving him like 2 or 3 games, but the fact that you just inserted him into this quote unquote QB battle now going into the offseason, I'd be hot. I'm the number one overall pick. If you're letting Andy Dalton get the first 4 games or 5 games, cool. He's a vet. He's been in the league. He's somewhat proven. He made big plays before. I wouldn't be mad if they just said Andy Dalton until I was ready. But I'm the number one overall pick for a reason. Put me out there. So I'd be hot if I was him. But he's not that type of person because you never see really Bryce Young go out and be very emotional. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm gonna say exactly what he actually said. He said if Andy's the guy to start the season and he's the starter right now heading into the season, then he'll be the guy. When Bryce is ready or Matt Corrall is ready, whoever it may be, that'll be the time they go in.
That's stupid.
I mean, I've heard reports that there have been, they like Matt Corrall. They like him.
Yeah, but Matt Corrall is going into year 2. You can like him as much as you want. Are you trying to set him up to be Brock Purdy?
Right.
Are you trying to I don't know, get him out early?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's gonna be a conflict, especially if you give him an opportunity and he plays well. It's well, why the fuck did we just waste the first round? Why do we trade up for the number one overall pick if Matt Corrall is going to come in and he does well some out of nowhere?
All right. What are your thoughts, DL?
I'll ask y'all a question. Do y'all think it would be the same thing if it were CJ Stroud, who's the number one pick? Do you think he would come in and sit behind Andy Dalton, or AJ Richardson would come in and sit behind Andy Dalton? They were the number one pick.
I'm not upset about the Andy Dalton thing, though.
I'm not upset about Andy Dalton.
The Andy Dalton thing is
in general. I don't think Bryce Young should being the number one pick should come in and sit behind anyone. I think he should play right away, especially for the Panthers.
Did Baker play right away?
I think he did.
Yeah, he did.
Did Kyler?
Every Browns quarterback played.
Did Kyler play right away?
I think Kyler played right away as well.
Lamar played.
Lamar did not play right away.
Lamar did not. Yeah,
he didn't.
No, he came in at bye week when we were out of the playoffs, and he
Lamar had not. Trevor had played right away. Joe Burrow played right away.
There's a lot of first round quarterbacks who almost.
Patty did
more first round play right away than those who don't. I'll say that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the recent, like Justin Herbert played right away.
My point is it's Bryce Young out of Alabama, right? And he went number one for a reason. I think he got that number one spot over a lot of quarterbacks because of where he was coming from. A lot of us were saying that CJ Stroud was a better pocket passer. AJ Richardson was the better dual threat quarterback. So with that being said, I don't think that if the Panthers would have drafted any one of those two quarterbacks, they would have sat him behind anybody. They would have played him right away. So I do think it's kind of disrespectful. I don't think they mean it as disrespect. I think they're trying to not let him be a bust, because if he comes in and plays for that team is not going to get better in a year.
Cam Newton came in right away and played.
Cam Newton was also Cam Newton, a generational talent.
I get it, but this is the guy you picked. You could have been generational talent and Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Bryce Young that would not make them want to play him right.
People are scared about. You're right. People are scared about Alabama guys with quarterbacks.
Yeah, and that's strange. I'm saying, like, if you don't play him right away, like, what's the point of drafting him number one? He's supposed to be a franchise quarterback. I would play him so he can learn how to be a leader, learn how to fail. Because I don't think Andy Dalton or Matt Corrall is going to take that team anywhere further than what Bryce Young would do in his first year. So I think it is kind of a waste. No, I'm not going to say a waste because they have him, but
I agree with you.
It's wasting time. It's wasting time. I would just throw him right in there.
The only reason I would not throw in a rookie quarterback at a starting position is if I think the team, not even a team, the O-line isn't safe enough to keep him healthy. That's the only time I wouldn't put a quarterback in. I'd be like, I'll probably have my backup player or something like that, or whoever, like a vet, right? Yeah. But if I'm taking quarterback first round, I'm expecting you to start. I'm expecting you to start right away, and that's how I feel about it. Some people say, yeah, they should take time and wait and let them play. But but we've seen it. We've seen it. Success happens in both ways. We've seen it happen with Lamar. We've seen it happen with Patrick. But then we also seen it happen with Joe Burrow. We see it with Trevor Lawrence.
But you also have the cases that don't work out.
I'm saying it works out and it don't. But both.
Like the big thing, I think the reason they should do it is Carolina's fan base is not very toxic. If he was in a toxic fan base that has high expectations, like right away, Carolina's still rebuilding. They know they're rebuilding. I wouldn't throw him out there to the Wolves because the fans would get on his ass. Carolina might not get on his ass if he doesn't come in and play.
But Carolina's going to get upset while they're playing Andy Dalton, and Andy Dalton is stinking it up.
Yes.
They're going to get mad at that. They're like, yo, we drafted this guy first pick. Why he's not on the field? That's what I would be saying. So it's a double-edged sword, man. It's a double-eded sword.
There's a lot of quarterbacks who shouldn't come in and play right away, but I don't think Bryce Young is one of those quarterbacks. I know, like we saw with Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace. He was thrown mid-season out there, and they was like, oh well, he sucks because he didn't make the Commanders any better mid-season. But I'm just like, what do you expect? They were already sorry. So I'm saying that to say, like, if they throw Bryce Young out there mid-season while the Panthers are already sucking and they continue to suck,
right?
They're going to look at him like, oh well,
you didn't fix anything.
Yeah, he didn't fix anything. Like, it's just going to make him seem like I feel like it's going to make him seem like, oh well, he's sorry too. Like,
right. I mean, we've seen it though. We've seen it because it happened. I believe the first year we got Tua. It was like he came in, he didn't start right away. We had Fitzpatrick. And then Fitzpatrick got messed up a little bit, and then they'll throw to him, and then he'll show signs of, oh yeah, he looks good, and then he folds in like some of the game, and we're like, all right, just put Fitzpatrick back in, right? And it was kind of a back and forth, but that was also a coaching part as well, right? A coaching part with Flores not wanting Tua as his quarterback, so we don't know the dynamics there. We don't know who wanted Bryce Young or not. Right, because if they wanted him as his quarterback, he would have been starting. Because when you see situations like that's the guy, that's our guy, that's who we want, they start right away. And so I don't see them. I don't see why they should wait. Get some more experience in them, but that's me. I'm not a coach.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Gearing towards another former top pick. You see that apparently the Washington Commanders reached out to Andrew Luck to see if he was interested in coming back and playing for the Washington Commanders.
That's interesting, man. I don't think he will ever do that, though. I don't think he will.
I think he's ever coming back.
Yeah,
I think he's done with football.
Yeah, he's done with football. I mean, that's a a good move. That's a good move. Try to reach out to him.
Andrew Luck, though, man, he was such a dog.
But this is the thing about Washington, though.
He was out there getting fucked up and still throwing for 35 touchdowns.
That makes me upset. Like, you reach out to a retired guy when you had opportunities to get a quarterback during the offseason.
Hey, man, those opportunities weren't true.
It doesn't matter. They had
back anyway. That came from the word of the mouth.
They had opportunities, and they didn't capitalize on it, and now they're stuck with.
Maybe they did because
Sam Howell.
Lamar did say some teams did reach out, but he just wasn't really interested.
All right, man. Well,
so maybe they did though.
And
it'll get leaked out next offseason.
We'll see. Well, Washington need to fold. They need to fold this next year and tank for Martin or not. No, I said Martin.
Caleb Williams. You're saying Caleb Martin.
I know. I just said Martin. I said Martin, but Williams. No, I meant tank for Williams and get him
or yours
or yours. Yeah, you can. But I need to see more of yours.
He's nice.
But I gotta see more.
He's nice. He's nice. There ain't no QB battle over there. I'm gonna let you know right now. I mean, Manning's nice, but he's not starting over yours. If he does, then there is some Hall of Fame dick.
Manning is going to be a freshman, so
I know. But if he starts, they're just dick riding off the name.
Nah, they ain't gonna do him like that. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it like how the Alabama do it. They have all these quarterbacks sitting around and then wait till one go and then they start the other one.
But question: If Andrew Luck did come back, where would he rank right now as quarterback?
That's hard. I can't even rank. I wouldn't be able to rate him.
Think he'd be in the top 10, depending on if he was at Washington?
I wouldn't be able to rate him, bro. Because
we rated Deshaun off of 3 years off.
Wayne rated Deshaun. Wait, when we talk about our top 10 quarterbacks, we don't ever put Deshaun in it, but Wayne. Right? So
Andrew Luck with the Commanders would definitely be a top 10 quarterback.
I can't say that because he's so far removed. Because look, Deshaun was like 2 years. He's like more than 2 years away from football. So I don't know what he's gonna be.
Bro, but his body's healthy.
He stopped playing because
muscle memory. He stopped playing because his body was hurting.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We don't know.
They finally got him. Like,
who was he throwing to? T.Y.
But listen. But
T.Y. was getting buckets. Don't try T.Y. like that.
They were just a year or two too late because the year he said, "I'm leaving, I'm done," was like the best O-line like in football, top 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think, they said, remember, he said, yeah, he's talking to Jacoby randomly. He goes, yeah, I'm retiring.
I'm dead.
Yeah, this is my last game. Bro, that shit was crazy. Remember that shit? People were hot at halftime. He said, "I'm done." During people were hot.
He would be better than a lot of players. He would be better than a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we thought Andrew Luck was the next.
No, he was. We didn't think he was going to be. Look at his stats, Joey.
He was, but we thought he was, but he isn't. Because his career on obviously.
But he wanted to go into architecture, whatever it is.
Man, following his dream. That man is not coming back to football.
That man is a genius. He went to Stanford. He's building buildings right now.
No, he's not the. If he was a Derrick Rose playing
architect,
football, he'll still be playing football. If he was a Derrick Rose, he'll still be playing football. But Derrick Rose in the finals right now. I'm not finals, playoffs right now.
Hey. Come on.
But Andrew Luck.
If Andrew Luck came back, he's throwing for 4,000 yards with those receivers.
Don't look away. He's definitely
30 plus touchdowns,
he
4K.
has a good running back.
Bijan,
Yeah,
tough.
he has great running backs.
Not Bijan. What's his name? Brian
Robinson. Yeah.
Brian, McKenzie, and
McKissick's gone.
I give y'all Terry, and that's it.
McKissick's gone. They got
Samuel.
I give y'all
Dotson.
Oh,
Terry.
Look at this.
I give y'all Terry.
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
I came in here to say it is a travesty, a mockery, a disappointment to have the Pittsburgh Steelers receiving core.
We're not there yet. We're not there
That's
yet.
all I had to come in here and say because this is disgusting. Whoever made that list should be fired from their job.
I kind of agree with it, bro.
It's not a bad list.
It's not a bad list at all.
At least the Ravens are bottom 3 this time. I like it.
I mean, I picked up some guys in a good draft.
Where else that I could be here for 10 minutes.
What's your thoughts on Andrew Luck?
Luck, a top 10 quarterback.
If he came back and he was a Washington Commander, would he be a top 10 quarterback right now in the league?
Is he the same skill he possesses?
Yes.
Yeah. Same thing that he was before he left?
Yes.
I think we're being very disrespectful to Andrew Luck by saying he was
Thank
top
you.
10.
Oh,
We're being very disrespectful to Andrew Luck by saying he would only be top 10.
And my thing was, I say he's removed. He's been removed from football even longer than Deshaun.
That don't matter.
So I would say, I don't know how he's gonna come back, but if he comes back the same way,
give me a number.
Like I said, I only say they got Terry. I ain't giving him Curtis like that. Though. I mean, Curtis is nice.
Hans got.
But
so where was Andrew Luck before he left?
Andrew Luck was a top 5 quarterback before he left.
Easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily.
For sure.
But
I was talking about the receiving room, man.
What would his stats be with that team, you think?
You don't like that receiving room, Jay? I don't understand it.
Curtis Samuel is not like a top.
He just needs to be healthy.
Like,
is he throwing for 4,000?
As a number 2, he's not bad.
Yeah, he threw for 4,000 every year besides his
they utilize
year
in the wrong way. That's why.
Oh, bro, what? I ain't gonna hold you. Josh Allen, goodbye.
Yeah, I agree.
If he's the same Andrew Luck, bro, he's top.
He's there with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, he about to say top 3. I'm about to say top 3, bro.
He's right there with Joe Burrow.
You think the Commander's gonna get in trouble though for trying to reach out if they did?
Are they trying to do that?
That's the rumor. Ursay came out today.
I mean, he's been removed.
Investigate.
At this point, it's going to be almost 6 years since the last time he played football.
But the thing
I don't think you could recover from that. No,
it's a long time.
But the thing is, like, you still need to like try to trade for him. He's still technically, if he comes back, he's a Colt. He's a trade.
But he's 33, bro. There's no way.
Yeah,
they're stupid. They were better off trading up in the draft, trying to get like Anthony Richardson. Or they're better off just tanking the season away and getting Caleb Williams or Marcus May.
They're gonna try to get Will Levis, but
nah, I wouldn't have tried to get. If I could get Anthony Richardson, then I would try to get
Will Levis dropped to the
Hendon Hooker in like the 2nd or 3rd round.
But he dropped to the 2nd round though, like early 2nd round. So they probably
they were just desperate this offseason because there's a report that they came out and tried to trade for Justin Herbert or inquired about it.
They're better off trying to trade for Trey Lance. In all honesty,
and then they ask about Patrick Mahomes too, like a couple of years ago.
I feel like the Commanders really feel like they were a quarterback away from being.
Aren't they though?
They are.
They might be. They addressed their biggest.
I want to say from being
concern.
a contender, depending on the quarterback.
They would win the. Well, they would contend for the division.
They would not win that. That division is hard.
They would contend for the division.
If Trey Lance is who I think he can be, if they were to get him, I think they're a 10-win team.
They can win 10 games, but the Eagles and Dallas is going to win 10 games. The Eagles and Dallas are going to win 10 games.
They split with both of those teams last year.
And they also got the Giants are up and coming as well, man. They might not
split with all those teams with Taylor Heineke.
But they might not win. They might not win 10 games.
I ain't saying they might not. What? They split with everybody with Taylor Heineke.
It don't matter. Every team has gotten
better.
And
no Chase Young ain't played last year.
But every team has gotten better.
No cap. Howard did look pretty good.
Every team in that division has gotten better. We can say that they are better than what they are last year.
But they ain't get better?
I don't think they got better.
First of all, they got Eric Bieniemy, and then they were to get Trey Lance.
And they addressed their two biggest needs, which was, well, you don't know what the rookie's going to do. They needed a corner, and they got a safety with a second-round pick.
Yeah, we don't know what they're going to do. You don't know.
You see them trying.
And they missed their starting running back for like the first 8 weeks, and somebody tried to kill him.
We'll see, man. We'll see. And again, I'm not big on that receiving room.
Am I lying though? Like somebody did that shot this thing. They playing many man, bro.
That is true. That is true. But at the same time, I'm not big on the receiving room. I mean, they got Terry, but that's all.
Jahan Dotson is a good too. I think they was hiding the others too.
So Curtis is not the 2 anymore on that team.
He's a 2. I mean, when he's healthy, he's good, bro. We're going.
So
he's the other outside option, bro. Jahan Dotson is now going to be the slot guy, bro. They was using Curtis Samuel.
No, Curtis Samuel's going to be the slot.
Yeah, Curtis Samuel's going to be a slot guy. Yes, he is.
He's a slot guy. Jahan Dotson was on the outside last year.
I'll tell you what's going to happen.
I promise you that Jahan Dotson is going to start playing the slot now, bro. I promise you.
Miko didn't play last slot.
Those are 2 different players, bro.
They're both speed guys.
Outside, Tyreek didn't play slot because he was fast, bro. Jahan Dotson is that fast.
Jahan Dotson is fast.
As fast as them. I'm saying Curtis
Samuel's he's played slot his whole. Even when he was at Ohio State, he was a slot receiver. When he was at the Panthers, he was a slot receiver.
They put him on the outside. It'll be good for them.
In that offense, Jahan Dotson is going to switch the slot, bro. I'm telling you.
Hey, we're talking about Ohio State guys. I want to get Dwayne on this next topic and not Justin Fields. There was a report that came out, or someone said it. One of the guys talking head said it, that Marvin Harrison Jr. is a better prospect than Calvin Johnson.
No, he didn't say that. He said he's the best receiver prospect since Calvin Johnson. He didn't say better. He said since Calvin Johnson.
Same, because there's a bunch of dogs that have come out since Marvin Harrison.
You're right.
What are your thoughts on that?
I see nothing wrong with that statement.
I'm not mad at it.
Bro.
He's nice, bro.
Julio.
Damn,
bro.
You do bring Julio onto that.
AJ Green coming out was a dog.
That is true.
Who else? I know there's more.
But we also have to remember we're
Jamar
talking
Chase.
We're talking about Marvin Harrison Jr. and he's a sophomore.
Question.
We're talking about him as a sophomore. We're not even talking about him as his last.
Jamar Chase didn't play his junior year.
Okay, and
he's basically last college football year was sophomore year. Are you taking Jamar Chase or Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I don't know, man.
I'm taking Jamar Chase.
No.
No, man.
Yes.
I don't know.
Because Jamar Chase also had the luxury of playing on the other side of Justin Jefferson.
That is a fact. Yeah.
Ohio State doesn't have lit receivers?
They do.
Jason didn't play this.
That doesn't matter. It's a rotating door. Every year they got somebody coming out.
Name me the other Ohio State receiver.
Bro, it's not the point.
You told me they have lit receivers. You can't name me the other receiver.
Bro, but I'm saying
they literally lost the college football playoff game because Marvin Harrison Jr. got hurt.
That is correct.
They were kicking Ohio State's. They were kicking. Was it Georgia? Yeah, they was kicking Georgia's ass until Marvin Harrison Jr. got hurt.
Exactly. I had them going further, but until he got hurt, and he didn't. If you talk about and when he came in as a freshman, those Ohio State guys.
Are we talking about skill level or are we talking about impact?
Both. I think Jamar Harrison, he's nice as fuck, man.
He is nice as fuck. I'm not saying he wasn't. Bro,
that guy.
All right, they did have other receivers, Wayne. I just can't name. I cannot. I'm seeing him now. And I know this guy did ball. I just can't pronounce his name, so I can't. I'm sorry. I can't say his name. I'm not even going to try it. His first name is Emeka. I don't know his last.
Is he still there?
Yes, he's still there. His last name starts with an E. I cannot pronounce his last name. But I know he made plays this year.
He made plays, but like you talking about like Gabe Davis plays.
I'm gonna look up his stats.
Emeka and Bouquet is nice. He's nice.
Okay. I can't say his name. I couldn't say it.
He's nice.
He had over 1,000 yards last year. Joe, 11 tutties.
Okay.
10. No,
Or, sorry, 10. I saw carries. My bad. But he had two carries for 2, so he had 12 touchdowns.
All right. What did Marvin Harrison do?
He balled. But he has guys across from him. Marvin Harrison had 1,200 yards for 14 touchdowns.
Okay.
So 2 less touchdowns. So he had a compliment of side.
But then we're talking about Justin Jefferson.
No, like he had 4 less touchdowns. Bro.
Yeah, we had Justin Jefferson.
2 less total. Come on.
We had Justin Jefferson.
Don't
we're
do
talking
that.
about Justin Jefferson, which is the number 1 receiver in the league right now.
But all I'm saying is what I was saying with that, he said Justin Jefferson. But I'm just saying, Ohio State typically has dogs at receiver.
That's true.
And they come in the league and they produce.
That is true.
So that's all I'm saying about that.
Is Ohio State receiver you?
But great.
Because it was a competition.
But Joey, I'm glad you said Justin Jefferson.
Yes, Joey, it's not close.
Or Marvin Harrison.
Tell y'all that.
Not close anymore. All right.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. Ohio State's up there. Ohio State, Alabama.
Alabama do have some receivers.
Now, Alabama still might be a receiver.
Alabama got some receivers.
Alabama's definitely still receiver you.
You think so?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. You know popping up though. I mean, you still got Clemson that and you still got Ole Miss coming out. Ole Miss been getting some people.
Clemson was never receiver you.
Clemson had like 1 year where they had like 3 guys, bro, and that was it.
They were never receiver you, bro. You can't be receiver you after a 3-year run.
Man, that's it, bro. No. Like Bama got them. Bama got the receiver.
First of all, Clemson only got one. Who's the best receiver right now from Clemson? That's DeAndre
Hopkins. They got T. Higgins.
What you mean?
They got T. Higgins. They got Sammy. They got.
Come on, bro. Sammy was a bust
coming out of college.
And the college is I'm talking about.
They have Mike Williams. When we say receiver you or running back you, it's all about Alabama. It's all about how the people produce in the NFL.
You got Julio. You got Jerry Jeudy, but he doesn't produce.
He was university, bro.
Yeah, but like it's the university for the NFL. Right. Like if you want a receiver, that's the university.
Let me help you. You got Julio, you got Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper, Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle.
Didn't CD go there?
No, CD went to
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
So
I think he was there though.
No, CD is Oklahoma.
Who else was? Somebody else was there.
Oklahoma is CD and Hollywood Brown.
Yeah.
I
saw a picture with receivers. I saw his name on the back.
LSU, you could say it was the next. They had Jarvis, Odell, Jamar, and Justin Jefferson.
So, but how? All right. So we're talking. If he's that lit, if Marvin Harrison that how high is he going to get drafted next year?
Top 10.
Marvin Harrison's going to be a top 5 pick next year.
Top 5 for sure.
Whoever needs a quarterback next year, I'm thinking the Cardinals going to have the worst record. That's what they should do. They're fucking smart.
A lot of
they should trade that pick. It's probably going to be whoever's number 2. They're going to trade with them, and they're probably going to pick Marvin Harrison, the 2nd pick overall.
Oh, bet. I like this. This is a good comp. Because he went number 3 overall, and it's not Jamar. You taking Marvin Harrison or Larry Legend?
Larry Fitzgerald?
Mm-hmm. He went number 3 overall.
No bullshit. Marvin Harrison might win the Heisman this year.
Right. Listen,
but no bullshit. Larry did this shit playing for Pittsburgh.
He did.
So,
we're just talking about a prospect. Like you got to think of the hype behind Marvin Harrison, bro.
I know that his hype's up there. Don't get me wrong. I hope he has a great season. He don't
have to play another down of football, and he'll be the number 1 receiver taken next year.
Bro, it's not even just the hype. It was like we gave him the hype, but then he delivered though. He was like, "Yo, he's actually nice. Like, he's actually a nice ass receiver, as we expected. Probably be the second coming of his, dad. Probably full steps and become another Hall of Famer. Hopefully.
What if? So I know Wayne does not want this ever to happen, but what if the Colts play not the best football and he gets drafted by the Colts, and now AR has Marvin and Josh Downs and Michael Pittman?
That'd be great.
That'll be something to work in their favor if he has a bad season.
Facts. It'll be great. You can put somebody else around him because that receiving core he got is not it. Not it at all.
I think Josh Downs is going to be good for them, and I think Michael Pittman is going to be a good safety blanket.
We'll see.
This goes in. All right, you got anything to say, Dio? You ain't say nothing.
I don't like the comparison.
I like it. Thank you.
Comparison. He's not comparing him to Calvin. He's just saying
Kinda.
Then the best prospect since
Calvin.
You're basically comparing them.
Because if you look,
How would you bring up his name?
Because if you look back,
because Calvin was the best receiver.
But there's a lot of prospects that were graded high. Josh Gordon ended up getting in trouble.
Again, so it's not about Calvin. It's about everybody.
Josh Gordon was not the
him.
highest graded receiver in his draft.
He got in trouble with weed. That's what happened with him. Come on now.
Josh Gordon was not the highest graded receiver in his draft.
Justin Blackmon was.
Yeah.
Russ.
Des Bryant.
He was nice. Yeah.
Des had a nice ass career.
He did.
I'm saying there's a lot of good.
There's a lot of good guys.
Prospects is what I'm saying.
I just think he will be better than those guys. I think he's going to have a phenomenal career.
Well, all right, let's pivot. Let's pivot to the next topic. Another Ohio State guy. Report came out and said in the front office and the coach's staff says Justin Fields is light years in his development going into this next season. What do you guys realistically think the Bears can do? And this goes into our next topic anyway, and we can go into it. What do you guys think the Bears are really going to make any noise?
They added pieces. They did what they should have done for Justin Fields. It's up to Justin Fields to get better at throwing the ball, which they said he did. So I think they're going to do all right. I mean, playing with the Vikings in that division, and the Lions are looking a little bit better. They'll probably end up in the middle of the pack. That's kind of where I see. I see them winning more games than they did last year.
I disagree. I think they're going to be in contention for another top 5 pick.
Well, if that's the case, that means you consider Justin Fields no longer the quarterback for that team.
I just think that we're going to get into who they play. It's just their schedule does not favor them.
They could split with every team in that division.
They're getting swept by the Detroit. I'll tell you that right now.
You're so high on Detroit.
Why are you so high?
I'm really not that high.
You are. You're so high.
When I get into the total records, if I was that high on them, they would have a way better record than what I got them having. I just don't believe the Chicago Bears. And Detroit did play well last year towards the end, and all they did was add. They still got the same receiving core. I know his receiver is going to be out for, 4 to 6 games, whatever, if he appeals. But he's probably not going to win that. But they still got people out there that's going to produce.
Jack Campbell's going to get abused by.
I'm not just saying Jack. Bro, they still got the D line that is pretty solid. They got DBs. They have a good defense. And they have a run game still, and that's what their team is all about. But they drafted somebody, I forgot his name, but they
got safeties. They don't got good corners.
They have all right corners. It's not the best.
Cam Son and Emmanuel Mosley are your best corners, bro. You don't have good corners.
Not the best, but they're not the worst. Is what I'm saying. Cam
Son linebacking core is nothing like Jack Campbell. Probably will be their best linebacker.
They're in a weak division.
The division is not that weak.
It is weak.
You talking about the
NFC
Lions?
North is weak.
No, it's not.
Packers, Lions.
Packers are going to have a down year. The Vikings.
Why you say that? They think Bryce Love is nice. So what if Bryce Love comes out balling? Are they still going to have a down year?
They're going to have a down year.
Jordan Love? You mean Jordan Love?
Jordan Love. Yeah, Jordan Love.
I think they have a down year this year.
I don't think they're going to have a down year. I don't think they have a down year at all.
Why? It's my opinion. I'm looking at the teams.
Why, bro? I need a reason. This is one thing we're going to stop doing on this podcast is just saying why and not giving our analysis on it.
Because it's his first year ever getting a full year start.
So did you think Aaron Rodgers was going to be asked when he first sat for how many years? The same equivalent as Jordan Love?
He's not Jordan Love's not Aaron Rodgers right now.
We didn't know Aaron Rodgers was going to be Brett Favre until he got into the game and played. So you got to give him a chance.
Got a great running game.
Right.
They got Luke Musgrave, who's going to be a very good tight end for them. Christian Watson was coming on towards the end of the year. They're going to still have that same defense, which they added a defensive lineman on there that will make that defense better.
Packers are going to be third in their division this year.
Why?
Anything the Lions are going to have a better record than them.
Yes.
How better you think the Lions defense got for them to like? Because last year I ranked their defense, and this
bottom half of the league. Half of the league, Joey.
Yeah,
bro.
All
they have to do is win their division, which I believe they're going to win.
The Lions?
Yes.
And he just said, I didn't say he was high on them. You're extremely high.
I'm not the only person out in the world that thinks that the Lions are going to win.
And I think everybody who's on them is going to be disappointed.
Did you forget about the Vikings?
They did not.
I'm not, bro. The Vikings do not.
Their cornerbacks did not get better. Right? Yes, they fired their defense coordinator, which they definitely needed to do.
Beat the shit out the Bears last year.
Thank you.
Thank
you. But the Bears improved.
And so
the Lions are going to be they're going to be waiting for rookies to step up for them, which is a lot to ask for.
Bears, bro, I'm not impressed with them. I don't know, bro. I think they can split too.
I'm not even on the Bears. The fact that he said that the Lions are going to be better than the Packers.
Oh, yes. The Packers?
Yes. I do have that.
Not only that, but the Lions are going to be better than the Vikings.
Yes.
I don't know about the Vikings. I could probably get the Packers. I don't know about the Vikings.
I think the Vikings will have a down year this year. Nah. They got turmoil going on right now. They got two top athletes that don't want to be there.
But they're going to get something in return for those guys.
Facts.
All right, let's get into it, bro. Let's go.
And they had a decent drive.
Let's go, Wayne. We're going over the Bears teams. Everybody, we're gonna go one by one. Give me W or L, and you guys better keep track of what your tallies are.
Man,
Detroit.
I was looking at this.
I got Detroit. Them losing to Detroit. I can't hear you, Wayne.
You got the Bears losing to Detroit.
The first game's Detroit.
First game of the season. Okay.
First opponent. I got. They don't have the schedule out yet.
Now hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yes.
That's the first game of the season?
No, it's just opponents. They don't have the schedule out yet.
Oh, it depends on where it's at.
One game's home, one game's not. It's a division game.
It plays a factor.
you just going. So are you saying the two games you got them being swept?
I got them being swept by the.
All right,
Lions.
I got them splitting that. Man, I watched the Bears bum ass beat the 49ers. So it just depends what
Green
the game
Bay.
is.
Green Bay.
I got them losing to Green Bay twice.
I got them splitting to Green Bay.
You're so, bro. I don't want to talk about the Bears. I'm talking about your disrespect for the Green Bay Packers.
What about Minnesota?
Kirk Cousins can fuck up and they get split.
But I got them Vikings sweeping the Bears.
That's because it's Kirk Cousins, bro. Like, you're really putting all this trust into
Jordan Love is unproven,
defense, bro. But when he has played really, really well.
How many games?
I think it's like 3.
I don't give a fuck about 3 games.
The same thing people said about Patrick Mahomes when he played 2 games. I ain't saying he's the next Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying.
And people weren't high on Patrick first. They didn't know what you were going to get out of him, and then he proved it. Right? That's my point is. Mm-hmm. He's unproven right now. I don't know what's going to happen.
You say he's going to ball coming into the year.
All right. Arizona, are they winning or losing that game?
Oh, they're beating Arizona. Arizona's tanking this year. I'm telling you right now, they're tanking.
What do you guys got?
I got them beating Arizona.
What about you, DL?
I don't know, man.
No Kyler Murray.
And I might be an L. I'm going through the schedule myself right now.
So you're saying they're going to lose that game to Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not picking Colt McCoy. I'm sorry.
All right. Yeah, I got them beating Arizona.
I got the Bears winning 6 games next year. I'm sorry, bro.
Atlanta.
L.
I got them losing to Atlanta.
You got them losing to Atlanta?
Atlanta made big moves.
Why? Why?
And I'm not
Why
talking about just the draft. Their defense got better.
Why? So the defense is that's it. The defense is going to win them that game.
Yes.
Who's on Atlanta offense that should scare the Bears defense?
Don't ever disrespect
this guy's favorite player.
Don't you ever
player.
disrespect that tight end like that ever
Kyle
again.
Pitts, Drake London.
What? Who's throwing him the ball?
Desmond Riddler.
Now that guy, I watched him play. He's not.
Desmond Riddler is not good. Atlanta should have traded up and got one of those guys. Desmond Riddler is not good.
I'm not scared, man. No one knew that game.
No one knew.
Arthur Smith is really good at calling plays, though.
Tyler Algier, yeah.
Tyler Algier is not playing.
I know. Bijan is going to be balling.
Guess what, though? I still got the Bears.
I got the Bears.
What about you, Dio?
I got the Bears going 6-10, bro. 6-11.
Is this one of the games they win?
No.
Nah, they lose that.
You say they lost.
All right. What about Carolina?
I think they
lose Carolina.
I think they lose to Carolina, actually.
I think they lose to Carolina, too.
I don't think they lose to Carolina.
I think they beat.
So, Wayne, you're right now. You got like 5 wins for them.
We did not go through 7 games right now, bro.
Bro, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to game 10 right now.
All right. 5-5.
All right, Denver.
They lose to Denver.
They're losing to Denver.
They lose to Denver.
Las Vegas.
Oh, they beat the Raiders.
I got them beating the Raiders. Cleveland.
Nah, they lose that game.
They lose to Cleveland.
Lose to Washington.
Kansas City.
They lose
to Kansas City. The Chargers.
L.
Lose the Chargers.
They might beat the Chargers.
I don't know.
They might beat the Chargers, bro.
It's one of their away games, so they're going over to LA.
They don't got no home field advantage.
Yeah, like we don't expect the Chargers home field.
They got to travel across country.
That don't mean
The Chargers play 17 away games. That's what the Chargers play.
So I got L. What about you, DL? Chargers, they losing the Chargers, right?
They not beating the Chargers, bro.
What about the Saints?
L.
That's a L.
I got them beating the Saints.
I don't trust Derek Carr.
What about Tampa Bay?
I thought we had the Saints winning their division.
I got them beating Tampa Bay too.
I got them beating Tampa Bay.
Bro, Baker Mayfield is the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro.
Oh no, I do that. My bad. That's one of the games I got to win.
And then their last game, Washington. Are they winning in the game or losing?
Yeah, they being the Commanders.
I got them losing.
They lost last year behind.
So
they beat Washington.
Justin Fields didn't play that game. Stop being nasty.
He did play that game.
I got them at 4-13.
He did play that game, bro.
He did play that game.
No,
I remember.
Bro.
So Wayne, I got them at 4-13. That is contention for a top 5 pick.
That's all about the Packers now. Because you was being nasty.
Let's go Packers. Minnesota. What are they doing with Minnesota? They splitting. They're splitting. I agree. They're splitting. Detroit. I got them getting swept by Detroit.
Split.
Chicago. Chicago. I got them splitting with Chicago.
No, they sweeping Chicago though.
I got them splitting because I just said I had them.
Let's go, Wayne. Kansas City.
They lose that game.
Chargers.
They beat the Chargers.
They're losing the Chargers.
Bro, nobody's scared of fraud Herbert, bro. Like, please.
What about the Rams?
They beat the Rams next.
They're beating the Rams. What about the Saints?
They beat the Saints.
I got them beating the Saints. What about Tampa Bay?
They beat Tampa Bay.
Got them beating Tampa Bay. What about Atlanta?
They beat Atlanta.
I got them.
Sit here and lie and tell me you got them losing to Atlanta.
I got them losing to Atlanta.
Brother, how good Atlanta's going to be next year then?
Yeah,
I got them losing to Atlanta. What about the Carolina Panthers?
They beating the Panthers, bro. Every team in that division they're beating.
Cool.
Next.
All right. Denver.
Why are we?
Denver.
It's gonna be a good game, but I got Denver winning that.
I got Denver winning that game.
I got Denver
Las Vegas.
They're winning that game.
I got them beating them. The Giants.
Why you say like they're beating the Giants?
They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose to the Giants.
They're losing the Giants.
They're gonna lose to the Giants.
End the season. Pittsburgh Steelers.
They're losing us.
They're losing. That I got them at 7-10.
I only had them losing by 5 of those games.
They're not just losing 5
I'm
games.
just stuck on this Bears shit, bro.
All right. Vikings.
The Bears
Vikings.
won 3 games last year, bro.
Vikings. What are they doing against Green
Had the
Bay?
Bears winning 7 games, bro. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
they ain't wrong. Nothing wrong with that.
They added DJ Moore. They better win some motherfucking more games.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And the reason why they're losing because they don't got an offensive line. They got Darrell Wright, who's one of the best offensive line pass blockers, who didn't give up a sack in the SEC last year, bro. And they're going to have an elite
you just said about the Lions, bro. Rookie's gonna come in and make an impact.
Joe, we're leaving the Lions last because I want to see what he got. We're going Vikings next. We already said they're splitting with the Packers. We all agree with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about they're splitting with no? I got them sweeping Chicago. What about y'all?
With the Vikings?
Yep.
I think I had them split.
No, split.
I had them split with every team in the division.
I got them splitting with Detroit. What about the Saints?
They lose to the Saints.
I got them losing to the Saints. What about you?
Hey, tell me, is Dalvin on this team or is he not on this team?
We don't know yet. It's a limbo. I'm saying no.
If you say no, all right. No Dalvin, they lose. With Dalvin, they win.
All right. So I got Saint. What about y'all? Saints.
They win.
All right.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Lose.
They're losing. Denver Broncos.
Win.
I think they're losing. Las Vegas.
Win.
I got W. Chargers.
Win.
I got them losing. Atlanta.
Win.
I got them beating Atlanta. Carolina.
Win.
I got them beating Carolina. Cincy.
Lose.
They're losing. Tampa Bay.
Win.
They're winning. Kansas City.
Lose.
Losing. 49ers.
Losing.
I got them 8-9.
I said win for a lot of those. They win the division.
You had 2 more wins than I did, so you got them at 10-7.
No, I said more than that. I said win for a lot of them.
Bro, so question. What did you say for
because I got them sweeping the Lions, I got them sweeping the Bears, and I got them splitting with the Packers.
That's 2 more wins. You got 10-7.
No, I didn't. Oh, I'm not 2 more wins.
Sorry, 11.
You said that you said no because you said a couple of them they were going to lose, and I said they was going to win.
What do you got? You said Nola.
No, win.
That's 1 more. You said win against Chargers. That's 2 more. And then you have exactly the same thing as I do. So you had 3 more wins.
I know. You said another team that you said they was going to lose to. What other teams you said they was going to lose to?
Cincy, KC, Philly, 49ers.
Okay.
I
got them losing 5 games.
11-6 or 11.
I got them losing 5 games.
So 12-5. All right. I got them 8-9. Now we're going on to the Lions. I got them sweeping Green Bay. I got them sweeping Chicago. And I got them splitting with Minnesota. I got them beating Atlanta. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I got them beating the Panthers.
I don't know. It depends what quarterback they see. If they see Matt Corrall,
Hold on. What we doing now?
He's doing the
Lions
right now.
Start over.
I said I got them sweeping the Packers. Like we already know that. I got them sweeping the Bears.
Split. I got
them splitting the Vikings. Atlanta. I got them beating Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I got them beating Carolina.
Yeah, go.
I got them beating Denver.
No.
All right, well, that's one you have not that I don't. I got them beating Las Vegas. I got them. Yes, they're beating Las Vegas. If these other teams are beating Las Vegas, they're beating Las. You got Chicago beating Las Vegas.
Did I?
Yes.
All right, man. All right, yeah, then they beat Las Vegas.
Seattle, they're losing to Seattle.
Yeah, lose.
I already said Green Bay and Chicago. They're losing to Kansas City. losing to the Chargers.
I
think they're beating the Saints.
Okay.
I think they're beating Tampa Bay. And then they're losing to Baltimore, and then they're losing to Dallas. Making it so right, Wayne. The only thing you had opposed was Denver, so you would have 10-7 for them.
No, he said they split with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So you got them 8-9.
Sounds about right to me, buddy.
I got them 10-7.
Yeah.
So, actually, no, I got them 11-6 because they're beating New Orleans.
Drunk.
They're beating New
You're
Orleans,
drunk.
and they're beating the Broncos.
The Lions
You're
did not
drunk.
get that. The Lions did not get that better, bro. Like
He's drunk.
I'm not drunk.
11-7, 11-6 is drunk.
I don't know where you see they got that much better, bro. They did not.
Bro, I saw a team that was just
They added
one
Cam
game.
Sutton, and he think they're about to win 3 games.
I saw a team that was one game out of the playoffs.
Bro, they added Cam Sutton, bro.
And
Emmanuel Mosley,
Jameer
bro.
Gibbs.
Yeah, they got Jameer Gibbs. That's great.
So they drafted. They drafted a 2nd round pick in the 1st round, and they drafted a 3rd round pick in the 1st round.
So,
yeah,
let me get other than Jameer Gibbs, who's their other running back in that running back room?
David Montgomery. They run the ball. They're running the ball, and they're going to be able to play action, which was the reason.
They're not going to stop anybody.
Yes, they will.
Their defense not stopping anyone.
Trust.
They're going to be airing it out.
Detroit is winning this division this year.
They're going to be airing it out.
Detroit is winning this division this year.
And Jared Goff is going to
Detroit fans, you're going to get y'all's ring, just like Cincinnati.
Jared Goff is going to do that thing. Say, hey, I look good for this year. Next year, I'm a poop. Like, it's exactly what he's going to do.
He's had 2, bro.
Don't say 2.
That
Don't
year,
say 2.
Their record was not the best, but he did not play bad that year.
Who?
Jared Goff.
What year?
I'm not talking about last. The previous year. This first year he got Detroit.
He had the worst record in the league,
bro. But he did not play bad. That's not his fault.
He had 19 touchdowns and 18 and 8.
What are you talking about?
You said 8, right? You said 8, right? You said 8, not 18.
What are you talking about?
19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and he threw for 3,200 yards in a 17-game season.
He had nobody around him. He didn't have Jameson
Not impressive.
Yet. Didn't have. He got Amon-Ra Brown to where he was.
He had Amon-Ra.
But no one knew who
he had the same
was.
He had the same receiver. He had the same receiver.
He was out there with Quentin Cephas, who gambled and is not a league.
Listen, man. No, listen, man. Jared Goff is not. He's not gonna get it done, bro. I don't know why.
You may read those, bro. He had a QBR of 39.5.
He don't care.
Yo, like, no,
he played with Detroit. I am on Detroit this year.
All right, man. I'm gonna head up out of here, man.
I'm out here with Detroit. Detroit is going to shock the world.
He's not.
They're going to shock the world when they win the division. And guess what? I'm going to come back to this.
It's terrible, Chubbs.
It's not terrible.
I don't think
it's not terrible at all. Not terrible at all.
Anything at all.
Ain't terrible at all. What's the next topic? The linebackers.
We have the linebackers, man. We got the first linebackers
inside linebackers.
In the last 10 drafts, we're gonna rank these guys, put them in position.
We're not counting 2023. Everybody's following new people.
We are not counting 2023 because that person has not played it down in the NFL yet. So, let's start with you, Chubbs. Who do you have at the bottom of your list?
For our viewers, name them out. Name them out.
In 2022, we had Quay Walker. 2021, Micah Parsons. 2020, Isaiah Simmons. Sorry. 2019, Devin White. 2018, Roquan Smith. 2017, Jared Davis. 2016, Darren Lee. 2015, Shaq Thompson. 2014, Ryan Shazier. And 2013, Alec Ogletree. Awesome. All right. So who do you got first, Chubbs?
At number 1, or we're going 10?
At the bottom.
At 10, I got Darren Lee. He only played 5 years. Everybody else is either in the league still or had a big long career.
Correct. I agree with that. That is my number 10 as well. What about you, Dio?
Mm. I got Ogletree.
Got Ogletree.
Damn.
All
right.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say my 9. My 9 is Jared Davis.
My 9 is Jared as well.
Lee.
Who?
Who you got at 9?
Darren Lee.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Darren Lee. Got Darren Lee at 9. Okay.
We got 8. DL.
Yeah, who you got at 8? Yeah.
Davis.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. All right. I got Alec. Alec Ogletree.
I got Alec Ogletree as well.
I was looking at it because I was like, do I want to change it around? Nah, I didn't.
I got Alec Ogletree.
All right, so who's your 7, Chubb?
Isaiah Simmons. He's kind of playing out of position. He's not really an inside linebacker, but that's where the Cardinals got him at.
Yeah.
So, if he played a different position, he probably could shine a little bit more. But
yeah,
he's just
I'm not mad at that. I actually have Quay Walker there. So
I have Quay Walker there too as well.
My 6 is Isaiah Simmons.
Yep. DL.
Simmons, that's 6. Yep.
My 6 is Quay Walker.
All right, cool. Okay. Just a little switcheroo.
I think this is where we are.
So my. Oh no, go ahead, Dale. Who you got at 5?
I got Shaq.
I ain't mad at that.
I got Shaq at 5.
I ain't mad. I got Shaq too. I got Shaq at 5 too.
I got Ryan Shazier at 4.
You got Ryan Shazier at 4.
Got Devin at 4.
I have Devin at 4 as well.
Yeah.
Devin is 4. Yeah. Damn, I'm first this time. Okay, so I'm at 3. Damn. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got Roquan Smith at
That's fucking wild.
I got Shazier.
Wow. You said hold on, Joe.
Yeah.
You said Ryan Shazier over Roquan?
If Ryan Shazier was still playing football till this day, he would be top 2.
You know what you got him at 4, Chris?
I got top 2, top 3 linebacker, bro, in the league. Bro.
I gotta see
Roquan. He would be Roquan will be under him, bro.
I gotta see something.
Ryan Shazier was that guy. You gotta understand, he was getting picks, he was getting forced fumbles, he was scoring Ryan Shazier was that dude, bro. I think we forget who Ryan Shazier is, and he was the fastest linebacker in the league.
Listen. Ryan Shazier had 4 years, correct? He didn't have longevity.
Not long, correct. No,
but not one season did he play a full 16 games.
I'm talking about. We were talking about level of play.
Even if he was balling, he never made an All-Pro.
Because he didn't play all the games in the season.
Because the Steelers were ass.
When did how many All Pros did Roquan make?
This one.
He made 1, right? How long he's been in the league?
He might have more. Probably the same amount of time. He's still young.
No, this is his 5th year, and he just made it. Ryan Shazier didn't even get that chance. And we saw his trajectory of what he was doing, bro. He was balling.
But this man is also
He top 3, bro. He top 3.
He top 3. Like he top 3.
I can't believe he did that.
I mean, I got Shazier at 3 though. I do got Shazier at 3. Only
yeah.
because Shazier did not play that long. That's why.
I got Devin White at 3.
You got Devin White at 3. Okay. I have Devin White at 2.
I got Devin.
No, did I know I said Devin White already.
You either got Shazier or
Shazier at 2. I'm sorry, Shazier at 2. Yeah, I said Devin White. Shazier at 2.
I got Roquan at 2.
I got Roquan at 2 as well.
And then I have Mike at 1.
All right, it's only right.
Yeah.
Joe, did you want to go over the receivers thing? If it was your,
we can. I mean, we can talk about it. I mean, there's a couple of things in there that DL talked about the Seattle receiving room and they not nice. They not nice, but they number 2 on the list in receiving rooms. And your infamous Bills receiving room is number 20. DL. You know, but you
Yeah,
know,
because they got one receiver.
yeah, what do you mean? I'm
There's
saying.
there's some groups I don't think should be up there.
That's not fair.
I mean, listen. I'm not mad at this group.
I think
I'm not
Washington's a little high. I think Las Vegas should be a little bit mid-pack. I know they got Devontae, but Jacoby Myers doesn't.
No, you're trying Hunter Renfrow, bro.
I know that's a
he's
slot. That's a
slot
slot.
technician. Slot technician. Come on now.
Denver, really?
The Cardinals, bro. Like what? Come on, bro.
What you mean, bro?
The Cardinals are top 5 receiving core, bro. Top 6.
You got DeAndre, listen, Marquise.
That is a little high. That is a little high.
Listen, that is a little high.
Not that high.
I'm not mad at it.
Not dropping them too many, but that's a little high.
Even though Marquise dropped balls, whatever, he still produced. He still give you 1,000 yards in a season. He can still give you some touchdowns. So you got DeAndre. You got DeAndre Hopkins, and Rondell Moore isn't bad. He hasn't shown us, what we want from him, but he's not a bad third option.
The Vikings receiving core.
Look, bro, stop. They got. Listen, yes, they are.
And Jalen Reagor.
Who is KJ Osborne? Jalen
Reagor is the fifth receiver.
Yeah, Jalen Reagor
their
just got
third receiver
traded.
is KJ Osborne. I'm taking Rondell over KJ.
And Jalen Reagor just got traded from the Eagles.
They better than Tampa Bay too.
I don't as a trio.
Mike Evans, Godwin,
Russell Gage. I don't know about that, man. I might take the latter. I'm not taking Tampa on that because of Russell. I think.
Bro, this is wild, bro.
Yeah, you see, they got the run. I like the third option more. I like the third option more for the Cardinals, man. So let's go down the rankings for our listeners, man, because we're talking about the list. We're all looking at it. At number 1, we have the Cincinnati Bengals, of course. Number 2, which I don't think they should be number 2, but Seattle Seahawks. Miami Dolphins is 3. Philadelphia is 4. Dallas is 5. Arizona is 6. Chargers is 7. Tampa is 8. Raiders is 9. Minnesota is 10. Washington is 11. Denver is 12. 49ers is 13. New York Jets is 14. Jacksonville is 15. Chicago 16. Pittsburgh 17. Baltimore 18. Saints 19. Buffalo's 20. Browns 21. Detroit 22. Colts 23, Rams 24, New England 25, Chiefs 26, Panthers 27, Green Bay 28, the Giants 29, Texans 30, Falcons 31, and Tennessee Titans is dead fucking last.
That shit is trash.
Yeah, it's so bad. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, because even Atlanta at least had Drake London, he can. But then you look at Traylon Burks, Nick Westbrook.
They're giving me
extra. Dude, no.
The Titans are giving me hope for my prediction that Will Levis is going to be a bust because look what he's got around him.
Crazy, bro.
Switch Seattle and Philly, and I'm good with it, bro.
Switch Seattle and Philly.
I do think not too much.
What? That's crazy. Over Dolphins? No,
nah, bro.
No.
Listen, but Joey, the reason why you're not getting that is because you see. Okay, Tyreek, Jalen, then you see Braxton Berrios.
No. But you also got to understand though, Braxton Berrios and then Chosen Anderson. Those guys are. If you add up the 3 and the 4th option for
Anderson, I forgot he changed his name.
The 3 for the 3 and 4 option for Eagles is not better combined than our 3 and 4 options. It's not, because the 4th option for Eagles is trash. So let's not come on. And then Tyreek Hill is better than AJ Brown. Jalen Waddle is better than Devontae Smith. What y'all try? Stop trying us, man. Come on, man.
Hey, do not try Olamide.
Yeah, but AJ Smith and Watkins are better than Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. The 3 is better.
No, Joey. Joey, by your logic, with those with the overalls, Cowboys should be higher because Jalen Tobert's no slouch at 4.
But again, CD is not better than Tyreek Hill. Brandon Cooks is not
I'm
better
talking
than
about
Jalen
as a
Waddle.
collective.
Rondell Moore, it doesn't matter, Chubbs, because they're not better than our two guys, and then our 3 and our 4 can make up for that. And then Cedric Wilson is also no scrub. So stop trying. No, listen, man. Stop trying Dolphins right now. First of all, Eagles are where they should be. Miami and Seattle should switch. I think the only reason Seattle was up there is because of Jackson.
Oh,
and that's why he's up.
If you're talking about as a collective, look how much quality has at that team at number 18. Yeah. Proven all across the board, bro. Hey, Duvernay's the last one. All pro returner right there.
Chubbs, you didn't even want Nelson, so don't even talk about your group. You didn't even want him.
Super Bowl champion.
You didn't even want him. I mean, now that I'm seeing this list, I'm actually looking. When I'm looking at these teams, I'm like, some of these receiving rooms are not that good. And like they're not, bro. They're not that good. Like some of these, I'm like, damn, these who they have. They're not. That's why I said I'm not afraid of the Jets. Like, look at their receiving room. Like
Randall Cobb, man.
Like, I'm not scared of that, bro. And we just said, and Corey Davis is getting traded from that group too.
Nah,
so
they said they're not getting rid of him. The coach came out and said it.
Well, he's the 4th option.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
It's like
that's what they say. They say Corey Davis isn't going nowhere.
I'm pretty upset. I think the Vikings are a little bit high. I think just because Justin Jefferson holds a lot of weight, and we don't know what Jordan Addison is going to do.
He's going to do well.
Having him in the top 10, I'm not mad at it, but I would probably have Commanders above them just because I've seen Dotson play. I know what Curtis Samuel can do. I think Curtis Samuel is better than KJ.
I think Commanders go high.
You think so?
Not too crazy, but like they shouldn't be top 10.
I don't know. I think they should be above Vikings. I think they should be above Vikings.
They should be above the Vikings.
If we're talking about people that have proven,
they should be above the Chargers.
They should not be above the Raiders.
What?
They should not. Why would they be above the Raiders?
They only have Devontae. Y'all just looking at the impact of their.
No, I said Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow is a slot, bro. Hunter Renfrow is
better than. You think Hunter Renfrow is better than Jahad Dotson?
Yes, right now in the slot, Hunter Renfrow is better than everybody.
Jahad Dotson needs to play a whole year.
So if you're talking about in the slot as a slot player, whoever
you taking Jacoby Myers over.
Jacoby Myers was y'all best receiver for the longest. Yes, I am.
Oh my!
I am taking Jacoby over Curtis Samuel. I am.
Man, you like Mike Williams and Keenan Allen?
I mean, they always been those guys though. Like they always been like the two-headed monster on that team. So. And I think the reason they up there again because they got Quentin Johnston on their team. So I think on this list they rated a lot of rookies that haven't played it down yet very high. So
all except for Zay Flowers. It's crazy.
I mean, because y'all got Rashad Bateman that didn't do much last year.
No, he gonna ball. That's a receiver one right there.
And then y'all got Odell that's probably going to try to win comeback player of the year. So.
He gonna ball.
We'll see.
We about to ball. Super Bowl.
We'll see.
Super Bowl.
Let's see. Oh man. All right. I mean, I guess that's it for today though, guys. I mean, that was our list. We kind of kept it simple, kept it short. We had a guest appearance by a guy that wasn't supposed to be here. But
that's typically how it goes.
Right, facts. And we just want to thank y'all for watching, man. Thank y'all for listening. We'll tune in again on Friday, right? Friday, release on Friday. Saturday. Tune in again on Saturday. Getting into our basketball episodes is gonna get a little heated. I think by that time
we're doing Saturday this weekend.
That's when we release it.
Oh, true.
Saturdays. But it's gonna get probably a little heated. Getting into some basketball because I know DL's a little scared for his Celtics team.
Hey, JB, first option.
He is. Yes, let's talk about that real quick before we leave.
JB first option.
This is a short pod.
The real 1A.
Because look at that.
He had that shit written down. Man was had a strange thought at work today. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna write down."
I was waiting for y'all to say that.
Hey, hold on, man. Listen, hold on. The statement that Jaylen Brown has been the best playoff performer in the playoff for the Celtics in the last 2 years. And that's including this year. Is that true or false?
That's a false statement.
It's a false statement. What about you, Chubbs?
I think they both equally show up when they need to. I mean, I don't think it's a clear wash.
Okay.
Like a clear cut.
I think we're gonna end here as a tie. You know, we got a tie with Chubbs. We got a false for DL, and I got a true for me. Because JB is balling.
Now
that man
hold
cannot be
on.
stopped by any
JB
team.
leads this team to the victory in this series and takes off this playoffs. Come back and ask me that question.
Jaylen Brown has not produced more than 23 points in a game, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm calling him the best player in the playoffs. He's only played better than Jason Tatum in
the Celtics.
For the Celtics. He's only played better than Jason Tatum in the finals of last year, bro.
Which mattered the most.
Stop it. And they still lost. So if they
needed JT, where was JT? A duo is about two people, not one.
When he was needed most, he vanished.
I've seen Jason Tatum win games when Peyton Pritchard was his next best scorer.
Stop it, bro.
Jaylen Brown dropped 40 and could not win when Jason Tatum played bad.
Because he needed Jason Tatum as well. It's a duo.
Where was JB when JT dropped 47?
What you mean? When?
He was scoring.
When he dropped 47?
I want y'all to go to Game 4 of last year's Eastern Conference Finals and look at those.
That's last year, bro. But you bring on one game, but JB was balling out the most entire playoffs. He was consistent. He was more consistent than JT.
I will say this, that Jaylen Brown is way more consistent than Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has a far bigger impact than Jaylen Brown does overall on the game. And that's just because of his offense. He just draws double teams.
I can agree with that. But
JB don't get double
he has a bigger impact. But what if he's not impacting the game?
In what way, though? Offense, scoring?
Because if JB is balling and he is not, right? He's not scoring. He should impact the game in a different way for them to win that game, right? Yeah. Because he has such a bigger impact. But when most of the time JB is balling and Jason Tatum is not scoring or getting buckets as he should, they lose. Right?
Unless Malcolm Brogdon and Marcus Smart are also dropping the same amount of points.
But we talking about JB and JT. We talking about those two guys.
Y'all gotta realize, bro, when they play actually like good defensive teams that match up well against them, they double Jason Tatum, bro. Right. That's what they did against the Warriors. That's what they're doing in Philly right now. The first series they played the Hawks, they was both equally efficient because they weren't double teaming. Jaylen Brown don't get double. They want Jaylen Brown to beat them because it's been proven that he cannot single-handedly beat them.
All right.
So,
but I want to go back to a game. I think it was game 2 when Jason Tatum he was shooting bad the first half of the game. It was when he grabbed all them boards or whatever. No, that was a game. That was last game. He grabbed 18 boards. It wasn't game 2. It was game 2. It was game 2. JB ended up winning that game.
Malcolm Brogdon dropped.
No. They lost that game.
You talking about
they won the first
game 3? You talking about game 3?
Game 2 is when they lost. Game 3 is when he was playing bad in the first half, and then he ended up snapping in the second. But they was gonna lose that game if he didn't do that. And my point. But this is what I'm saying. Jaylen Brown was also, but they still lost that game, I think. No, they won that game. Jaylen Brown was also balling at the time, and so it had to. They both have to ball to win.
What's balling though? Like what's your stat line for balling?
I mean, balling. At least you gotta give me 25. You gotta shoot well, at least 45% or higher from the field,
and that's
that's enough to. And both of them, I need that from both of them.
I'm saying this. I agree that Jaylen Brown is way more efficient than Jason Tatum. However, his efficiency only comes with 25 points. Like when Jason Tatum's struggling, if you're so efficient shooting from the field, why are you not taking more shots? If your stats show that you're efficient,
But you
Why are
can't.
you not?
You can't, bro. Because I'm looking at the shot attempts. Like Jaylen Brown takes a lot of shot. He took a lot of shots in the Atlanta series. But when you come back into the Celtics series, Jason Tatum is taking most of the shots. But it's most of the shots by like 2-3 more shots here. But he can't take more shots because of how deep the Celtics team is, bro. There's almost everybody on that team can give you a bucket. So like you're not gonna take. He's not gonna take more than 30 shots. Even that's max. He's not gonna take more shots, even though he's
one of them. I don't think either one of them gonna take that many shots. I mean, obviously there's games when JT's like going off and he just shooting and shooting and shooting.
I mean, I've seen them take 25 shots. And I think I'm gonna say 25 shots max because that team is too deep. Like you gotta spread the ball and get everybody at least shot because you got Al Horford shooting like 10 threes a goddamn game.
And then you got Michael Brogdon, Marcus. You got people. Yeah. I'm just not mad at the fact if Jaylen Brown can score, bro. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with him taking more shots than JT. However, I'm not about to sit up here and just say that he's a better performer because he doesn't see the same thing he doesn't see the same thing defensively that JT sees, bro.
It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games in a row. Jaylen Brown has give you 20 points or more. Consistent 7 games.
Bro, that's a floor, bro. That's
not the floor. I mean, the lowest he's giving you was 23. The lowest he's giving you was 23.
There was an argument we was having about Jaylen Brown. He got to average at least what to be considered a second
these last 7 games, he's averaging like 26 points right now. So that's not bad.
And that's why I said this year I can say he stepped into his role. Like he definitely stepped into his role.
Oh no, don't say this year. Last year we saw a different Jaylen Brown.
This year he definitely stepped into his role. I'm not mad at him taking shots, bro. I'm not mad at all him taking shots. I just want if he can go out on a night and score 30 every night, bro.
That's nasty.
There's no reason why the Celtics would lose. There's no reason.
For what I see, for him to drop 30, he has to take more than 20 shots. That's the only time I've seen him drop 30. He took more than 20 shots. Because when he played Atlanta, he shot more than 20 times a game, and he dropped 30.
But that's my point. Like, why is he not taking more shots, bro? Like he's so efficient. He should be taking more shots.
Because
like he had like 20 points, or not 20. He had like what? I think 15, 16 points in the first quarter. Yeah, and then the rest of the game he had 9 points, bro. That's
I remember that. I was kind of mad about that too. I was like, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm not mad at JB. But
it's a scary series for y'all though, man. We'll see.
It should be 3-1. I don't understand it.
Harden not playing with y'all, bro. Yeah. Harden not playing with y'all, man. The Heat about to get this dub tonight. The game actually already started, but the Heat about to get this dub. Yeah. And we about to go up 3-1. We ain't playing with y'all. We're gonna get some rest. Y'all gonna get a hard fought. The game is started yet, but y'all gonna get a hard fought series. Y'all gonna be tired. We're gonna be rested, and we're gonna beat you.
I can tell you now, bro. Miami, if it's Miami and Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro, Boston might lose. I'm not even gonna lie.
It's gonna go to Game 7 again. I see it Game 7 again. I don't know if I think Hero's done for the playoffs. So.
Yeah, Hero's done.
That's a hurt, big.
Lakers in 5, Boston in 6.
Stop trying the Warriors, man. Stop trying the Warriors, bro. That was a fluke.
Lakers in 5.
That was a fluke, bro. Because the Warriors up by like 15, and these boys just come back and drop. They went on 30-8 runs. Like it was ridiculous, bro. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Stupid. And then Russ, I was talking a lot of trash about Russ. He snapped, but he got to do it again. Like I said, the thing about Russ for me, he's not consistent, bro, and that's what you need. But we'll see. But
LeBron was getting shots up at 2:00 today, so.
What you say?
So LeBron was getting shots up at 2:00 today, so it's going to be a problem.
All right. We'll see, man. We'll see.
LeBron game.
Anyway, scared of Braun.
LeBron game.
All right, man. But appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we'll see y'all Saturday. Deuces.